Dust.
not contradict.
There has to be a good drinking story for me, man. Surely.
I have two. I have two
come
ones I can share. So the first one's gonna be the shortest one. Vince, this actually happened at tour, like literally just a few months ago.
Wait, when I was there?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah. Nothing crazy happened at the bar, but like I got mega drunk, like more drunk than I thought. And when I woke up the next day, I just woke up and my phone was destroyed, and I have no idea how that happened. But I just had no phone. My phone just done. Like the phone is like just literally.
It was really weird. I was just texting about the Clintons.
Somehow we full circled on that.
By contacts.
So that was one that just happened where I just woke up, my phone destroyed, so just don't have a way to do anything while I'm trying to get back to the airport so that I can fly home. So that was fun.
Perfect.
But the craziest drinking story I have in esports is really just the one with Richard at E-League, which was pretty good.
Oh, with the skateboard.
Yeah, the skateboard story. So that's
At the end of the day, you managed to kickflip a skateboard so hard into your face it split a hole in your head.
The worst part about that whole situation. So like to tell the story, basically it was like after the first week of E-League, we had the show. We were all like pissed drunk. And some people just randomly came up and they had skateboards. And so I the fucking classic I used to skate meme. Anyway, I used to skateboard a lot when I was
He did. He dropped it. He dropped it. So understand as well, right? Like, Dust probably isn't even as like a lot older than this guy, right? But we're all there.
No.
So it was like some like young dude. It was like some young dude who had like one of them proper like street skateboards. Dust was there like, I used to skate, man. Like it was banter.
So I got the skateboard and I was fine for like the first 5 or so minutes that I had it. Everything was going.
Because you were holding it
around. No. I was actually skating around. Come on now. No. So here's
Richard's laugh tells it all.
No.
Don't.
No, this is what makes it funny. What makes it so funny is that I skated around perfectly fine, which is the hardest thing that you have to actually do while you're drunk with the skateboard.
Yeah.
And the way that I fucked up was doing the simplest thing that you do when you skateboard, which is when you're done, you like will kick the back of the board and like catch it in your hand when you're done. And I just slipped right through my hand and busted my face, man.
But how was that?
Yeah, like literally, he went for the flourish. Like he won everybody over. You have to understand.
Wait, what'd you say, Sam?
What you see?
How is it at head height when it hit through?
That's the thing. When you That's a classic move, dude. So like when you slam, when you're done skating.
Sam, you just didn't skate when you were younger, so you wouldn't know.
I get it. I've seen.
So when it shoots it up, and so it hit me in the fucking.
So while you're still crouching, you're doing it one fluid movement off the board.
No, I'm standing straight.
So why are you crouching on, you mad bastard?
Listen, dude. Okay, let me explain. I skated so it's a move. You're standing up, the board's on the ground, you're standing. You want the board to be in your hands without having to lean over and pick it up. So you just slam on the back of the board. And
or
the board straight up.
I will ask a question again.
And you catch it in your hand.
How does that hit your face? Because when you normally
because
do
it went through my hand and hit me in the face.
Though.
I didn't catch it.
Oh, wow. Did you kick it? Man?
No, if you kick it hard, it goes all the way up, dude. It doesn't just come up to your knee. Like it shoots up.
Well, I used to skate when I was younger. When I did it, I used to kick it up to my knee.
So, but what you have to understand this as well, right? So Dust had been talking about how he was like, oh, I used to skate. We were all like, yeah, whatever the fuck, man, right? And then, so this kid lets him have a go on his fucking skateboard, and we were all there expecting fucking, just a disaster, like just an absolute fucking shambles. Like we were all watching, like, okay, Dust is immediately gonna like fall over, break his back, like that's it. We're wheeling Dust around for the rest of events, like all because he did a drunken skateboard trick that's gone wrong, right? So anyway, fucking Dust starts actually skateboarding, like he's actually doing it. We're like, fucking hell, like Dust can actually skate, And then he goes for the flourish at the end, goes to kick it up. He's missed his own hand, and it was a spiky skateboard. It was shaped with a big tip because of like the type of skateboard it was, and that fucking point, like a fucking shark, mate. It's just gone and it's just jumped up and it's just wrecked his face. The point has just gone through his cheek somehow, like all the way through, right? Like Oko went all the way.
Those of you wondering, it was a short board, so it was like a lot more pointy in the front, like Rich is saying. So
yeah.
Go on.
So anyway, like Dust is sort of like processing. I've just kicked the skateboard into my own head. sort of just stood there.
Exactly
Everyone's
what's
sort of
happened.
trying not to laugh. Right? He's got blood coming out. I'm like I used to be a cutman. I know what I'm doing here. I'll get you. I'll be able to stop this profuse bleeding that's happening. He just gave this like sort of bloody skateball back to the kid. We go to the fucking toilet. I'm like, going on. And Dustin's going to me. Am I gonna have to go and get some stitches in an A&E? And there's a hole in this motherfucker's head. Like
Richard's like, nah, you don't.
I've got my finger and thumb through this hole, right? And they're meeting, right? And Dust is going to me. Oh, I'll have to go. Do I need to go to hospital and get stitches? I'm going, nah, you pussy, you sound, mate. I've got this covered. Like, so I'm fucking working miracles here with like just tissue paper and fucking cardboard and pressure and like do whatever
Pass
I
my
can.
pizza
Like,
box, mate. Come
my
on, yeah. Pressure, we need pressure. Push down on him.
Listen,
Yeah.
so I go up to bed, go to sleep, wake up, catch my flight next morning. I am still bleeding when I land. And,
be all right, Dust. Sleep it off, mate. Don't bleed to death, like.
Because I fell asleep with like gauze in my mouth, and when I woke up the next morning, the gauze in my mouth is just fucking drenched in blood, dude. And I'm still bleeding on the airplane on the way back home from Atlanta, still bleeding as I land. Like, it was bad, man.
To be fair, I did stem the bleeding. I don't want it to make
Oh, it
it
was like a
sound
slow
like
bleed. It wasn't like
yeah,
gushing
exactly.
blood.
Yeah, I did stem it. Like I did do a
Yeah, it
pretty
was a
good
slow
job.
bleed.
But there was no fucking way I was going to an A&E. Like fuck you, your head would have to be hanging off at the neck for us to go an A&E in America at fucking 4 in the morning or whatever it was. I was like, I'm just gonna straight
So
lie
then I
to
had
this
this
motherfucker.
massive scar on my face from that for like many months. Like I used this like special cream to get rid of it or some shit. Like,
Was it gone now, is it?
What a
Yeah.
time to come back. What's up, boys?
I let you off once before, but you still got the nerve to come back here and make trouble again. Eh?
Say, children, what does it all mean?